Today we're going to try Breakfast Cup Noodles. I finally found them. They've been around for, I think, about 2 weeks. People have been reviewing them. I've avoided the reviews, trying to not, taint myself for this review, but I finally found this. And interestingly enough, I found it at my Walmart neighborhood market in the clearance section. And that's the only place I could find it. I don't know why. It showed up on the Walmart, the Walmart app. It said they had them. Then I went to look, they didn't have them, and then I went to the clearance section just because I usually do, just to check it out. And there was this one cup noodle. This was the only one there, so I couldn't get to, but it wasn't discounted, so I honestly don't know if they're just getting rid of them already. I know they're supposed to be limited edition, but it really has not been that long. It could just be my Walmarts that are doing that, because that was the only Walmart that even had them. My other Walmarts didn't even ever have them, apparently. So here we are, breakfast cup noodles in a nice styrofoam package, which is described very deliciously here as artificially flavored maple syrup pancakes, sausage and egg ramen noodles in sauce, which sounds utterly horrifying but also extremely interesting. So I'll give cup noodle a chance. Like I said, I've done a lot of weird products that ended up turning out pretty good. If you hear noise in the background, that's the AC going on and off. I need it. It's Texas. It's hot. I've done a lot of weird products in the past. Some of them have turned out great. Most of them don't, but there is always the chance that it could turn out to be pretty good, even though it probably won't. But let's follow the directions here. Interestingly enough, they're a little bit different than what I'm used to. I'm not sure which brand is which, but I'm used to boiling the water and then pouring it in the cup and letting it sit. This one is remove lid, add room temperature water to the line, then microwave for 4 minutes uncovered, which is interesting. And then that's it. Let stand for 1 minute and eat. That's fairly new to me. It's been a while since I've had a cup noodle brand cup noodle. Maybe it's just because I get the cheaper ones, like the Maruchan ones. But I'm used to just boiling the water separately, but we'll do it the way they said. We'll add water, room temperature water to the fill line, microwave it for 4 minutes, and then we'll see what comes out. Yeah, so I like the illustration here, but it's a little misleading because it's just going to be noodles and sauce, as far as I know. There's not going to be any pieces in there. Maybe there will be. Maybe there'll be egg pieces. That would be fun. But you know what? Let's open it up because, like it says remove lid and add room temperature water. So let's just open it now and see what's in it before I add the water. Oh my God. I was completely wrong. Everybody just disregard what I just said. This picture is accurate. There are pieces of egg and sausage floating around in there along with the other stuff. So yeah, there are pieces of eggs and sausage in there at the top, dehydrated. No pancake pieces, but I assume, that's what the noodles are for. It smells very much like maple pancakes right off the bat. So let me add the water, microwave it, and I'll see you in a second. Well, here we are. Here's what it looks like. It's kind of turned into not super watery. It's not like the typical cup noodle where you have broth. It's more of a saucy thing, which I guess makes sense as to why they said noodles in sauce. You can see little bits and pieces there. I let it sit for a little bit. Hopefully it's not too hot. Still smells very mapley, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a bite now. I'm gonna try to get a sausage piece and an egg piece in here as well, just for the full experience. Let's see. It's a little hard to pick out an individual sausage and egg, but I think I got it. So that's kind of a hefty bite, but might as well do it right the first time. Just give it a little bit of a blow. Here we go. I must say I'm pleasantly surprised that I don't outright hate this and that it is not disgusting. That's where I was expecting this review to go. I was expecting it to be, okay, I try it, say it's disgusting, and that's it, cut it off. Not the case here, necessarily. I think I could eat this whole thing. I haven't yet. Maybe half of it. But I do not think it's necessarily good. It kind of lost a little bit of the mapliness of it. It smelled more like maple before it was cooked. Now after, it's less mapley, and it kind of has more of a top ramen taste, which is interesting. The sausage pieces are okay. They're okay. They taste like sausage, like cheap sausage. Not too many of the pieces. The egg pieces, on the other hand, are terrible. You can tell that they were dehydrated eggs. They taste like crap. They don't taste like eggs. So that kind of lets it down. But in terms of being a breakfast, it does have that kind of, it does have a syrupy, the maple syrup is more of an aftertaste now, but it does have it, and it does have the sausage. And honestly, what it mostly tastes like is the sausage, like pancake on a stick, if you've ever had those. They're like corn dogs, but it's sausage with the pancake wrapped around it on a stick. That's pretty much very, 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 very close to what this tastes like when you don't have a piece of egg in the bite. It's a sausage maple flavor. The noodles kind of throw it off because they do have the same, taste as top ramen noodles, but they don't throw it off in such a way that that makes it bad. It just makes it kind of odd. But I think there's people that might actually kind of like this and embrace it outside of the novelty, but not me personally. I think it's fun as a novelty thing, and it is actually decent as a novelty. A lot of times when companies put out things like this that are kind of almost like a joke, like they're just there to get people to buy it like me and make stupid reviews like I'm doing right now, they're usually bad. This is surprisingly well thought out for what it is, and is decent. It's got a decent taste. I don't think anybody should be eating these for breakfast, or really eating these probably more than once. You probably just want to buy one to get the taste of it. But in this case, I think it's actually a worthwhile thing to buy and try out, and it's not something you're going to throw out. Like oftentimes I'll be like trying something, I'll try a few bites, and then I got to throw it out because I really don't want the rest of it. This is fine. This I will finish this cup of noodle. It's decent. It's just not exceptional, but considering it's breakfast and that it came out okay, that's pretty exceptional in and of itself. As far as a review, though, I'll give it 3 out of 5. Like I said, it's not bad. I'm very impressed that it's not bad. That it's just kind of mediocre-y sausage maple flavor, but in a cup noodle form. So it's cool. It's okay. It's not disgusting like probably most people were expecting. It's okay. And you should try it out if you're somebody who finds the concept of cup noodles breakfast interesting. Definitely go and get one if you can, but they seem to be pretty limited, at least around me. I'm not sure how they're going to be in the future. And with that, I will see you all next time.